Hello everyone, this is Al-Kardi here. Today I will be talking to you about the ICC or the International Criminal Court. We have two topics. The first topic is going to be about what is the ICC and what does it do, or what does the ICC or what does the International Criminal Court it do. We have about 7 objectives here. The first one is going to be about or our aim is the first aim is to become familiar with the international criminal activities and other tribunals addressing crime of concern for the international community. 2, learning basic legal concept and terminology. 3, learning how to collect and select only relevant information. 4, develop brief definition of key legal concept. 5, learn how to work in team and allocate tasks or roles. 6, participate in public speaking. And 7, get an overall knowledge about the International Criminal Court. So I'm going to tell you about some of the terminology and see if you can figure it out what the meaning of this terminology. Okay, are you ready? Yes. Treaty, jurisdiction, ratification, admissibility, referral, trial, hearing, sentence, warrant of arrest, summon to appear or to appeal, prosecutor, defense, judge, investigation, cross-examination, testimony, enslavement, deportation, apartheid, plunge, siege, perpetrator, suspect, accused, detainee or detain, convicted, and acquitted. This is the new terminology we should learn today. It's a legal terminology, so everybody, if you don't know the meaning of those terminology, you should go to you should look it up on your computer or on your dictionary. The lesson outline is about the build background on the ICC or build background on the International Criminal Court and its activities. The International Criminal Court is a permanent international court established to investigate, prosecute, and try individual accused of committing the most serious crime of concern to the international community as a whole. The crime of genocide, crime against humanity, war crime, and the crime of aggression. The primary mission of the ICC is to help put an end to immunity for the perpetrator of such crime and contribute to their prevention. On the 17th of July 1998, a conference of 160 states adopted a treaty known as the Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court, establishing the International Criminal Court. The treaty entered into force on the 1st of July 2002. Among other things, the Rome Statute set out the crime falling within the jurisdiction of the ICC. The rule of procedure and mechanism of the state to cooperate with the International Criminal Court. The countries which have accepted this rule are known as state parties. Over 120 countries are state party to the Rome Statute, representing all regions: Africa, the Asia Pacific, Eastern Europe, Latin America, and the Caribbean, as well as the Western Europe and North America. The International Criminal Court is not a substitute. It's not substitute for the national court. According to the Rome Statute, it is the duty of every state to exercise criminal jurisdiction over those responsible for international crimes. The International Criminal Court can only intervene where a state is unable or unwilling genuinely to carry out the investigation and prosecute the perpetrator. The International Criminal Court is composed of 4 organs: the Presidency, the Chamber, the Office of the Prosecutor, and the Registry. The Presidency is responsible for administration of the court and represent the court to the outside world. The Chamber, or we have 3 of them. The first one is per trial, second one trial, and the third one is appeals. Comprise 18 judges who fulfill the judicial function of the court. They resolve all issues which arise before the tribunal phase begin and decide on the admissibility of situation and cases before the court. They ensure that trial are fair and quick or expeditious, and are conducted with full respect for the right of the accused and due regard for the protection of the victim and witnesses. They may uphold, reverse, or amend a decision, or even order a new trial. The Office of the Prosecutor analyzes information on situation or alleged crime within the jurisdiction of the ICC, determines whether to initiate an investigation and litigate case before the various chambers of the International Criminal Court. The registry provides administrative and operation support to the court and is responsible for activities in relation to the defense, victim communication, and security matter. The key information about this lesson is: first, we have the treaty establish the court, which is the Rome Statute. Second, we have the date of establishment of the Rome Statute and the ICC, and it was between 1998 and 2000. Number and regional distribution of state parties to the Rome Statutes, over 120 from all regions around the world. 4. Organ of the ICC. We have the Presidency, we have the Chambers, we have Office of the Prosecutor, and the Registry. Crimes under the ICC jurisdiction: the crime of genocide, crime against humanity, war crime, and crime of aggression. We provide the learner or the student or the listener or whatever you call yourself with a overview of other past and current tribunal dealing with the crime of concern for the international communities. Some of the most heinous crime were committed during the conflict which make the 20th century. Unfortunately, many of those violations of the international law have remained unpunished. The Nuremberg and Tokyo tribunals were established in the wake of the Second World War. In 1948, when the Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide was adopted, the United Nations General Assembly recognized the need for permanent international court to deal with the kind of atrocity which had just been perpetrated. The idea of a system of international criminal justice re-emerged after the end of the Cold War. However, while negotiations on the ICC statute were underway, the United Nations, the world was witnessing the commission of heinous crime in the territory of the former Yugoslavia and Rwanda. In response to this atrocity, the United Nations Security Council established an ad hoc tribunal for each of these situations. This event absolutely undoubtedly had a most significant impact on the decision to convene the conference which established the ICC in Rome in the summer of 1998. Thank you so much for listening to our lesson, and I will be talking to you next time about the next lesson regarding to the International Criminal Court. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.